If you know how to play tennis, definitely you know how to play paddle.
Yeah, that's what
You
I
know
hear. People
how to play paddle. Yes. I have no idea playing tennis. I am very bad, and and I used to play paddle every week, and I have always I had a fun I had a good time because it's easier than tennis and you can have a good time without needing to practice so much than tennis.
Okay. Without having to
As much,
practice as
okay,
much.
okay.
Yeah. Awesome. And Tiago, welcome to class. Tiago, how are you doing? Tiago, can you hear me? All right. David, when did you start playing tennis?
Tennis, I
Or when
had
did you start playing
never,
paddle? Oh,
never.
sorry. Um,
Paddle, I think it was 2 years ago.
okay, about 2 years ago. Nice.
Yes, with people, with colleagues of my job, and every week we have time before start working, and we play. I think 1 hour or one hour and a half. How I have to say 1 hour and a half or 1.5 hour?
You could say an hour and a half, which
Mm,
is what I would say. I'd say an hour and a half. You could
okay,
also say 1.5 hours.
okay.
So both of those would be correct.
Hmm.
Good question. And Tiago, are you there?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you, Tiago? It seems like your connection might be a little bit slow, Tiago.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Um, so yeah, how are you doing? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And Edusio, welcome to class as well. Edusio, how are you?
I'm very well, teacher. And you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And so, Edusio, what did you do today?
Teacher, I today I I I working I worked I worked
Yeah, worked.
I worked and study English.
Nice. So you worked and you studied English. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about you, Tiago? What did you do today?
I also went to work. I worked from 7:30 to 4:30 p.m. And I went to jiu-jitsu class. I am jiu-jitsu fighter. I live in Brazil, and then I went home.
Nice. Awesome. My father really likes jujitsu, although I never really learned it. How long have you been practicing jujitsu, Tiago?
I am practicing for 3 years.
Okay. We'd actually use the present perfect progressive. We would say I have been.
I have been okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Good. Awesome. Well, again, it's nice to meet you. Nice to see you, Edisio and David. Let's get started with today's lesson. So today we're going to be talking about cooking. And Edisio, can you read the title in the next couple of lines?
Okay. Uh, Cooking. Uh, Today we will talk about cooking verbs, ways to describe food, ways to prepare food.
Yeah. Can you repeat prepare?
Prepare. Ways to prepare food.
Yeah.
Prepare.
Nice.
Prepare.
Really good
Okay.
job. And let's go to the next page. And Ercio, can you ask David the first question?
David, do you like to cook? Why
Uh,
or why not?
yes, I like to cook. Um, why? Because I like to meet with my friends on weekends and have lunch with them, and I like to prepare the food, and I think you can have a good time while you are preparing the food with a glass of wine in your hand.
Yeah. The glass of wine in your hand. I think so too. I think preparing food can be a lot of fun, for sure. Okay, and welcome to class, Sada. How are you doing, Sada? Okay, Sada, I'm not sure if you can hear me, but
Hello?
Red, there you are. Sorry, Sada, how are you doing? How are you?
Hello?
All right, Sada, I'm not sure if you can hear me or not.
You
Oh,
can hear me?
vaguely. So, Sada, how are you doing? Okay, I don't think so. I think Sada, maybe try to leave class and come right back.
I am good. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, like I said, try to leave and come back. Red, how are you doing?
I'm pretty okay. And you?
Okay. It's still really difficult to hear you, Red. Um, so we'll try to do our best here.
Uh,
Tiago,
Yeah.
what about you? Do you like to cook, Tiago? And why or why
Yes.
not?
Yes, I love to cook. My mother is a great cooker, and I think I learned to cook with her. And I like to cook to my friends, to my wife. Um, I think cooking is a good way to join the people. Um, and I think this is it.
Yeah, I think cooking is a good way to connect people.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Really good. Okay, and Tiago, can you ask Ercio the next question?
Yeah. What ingredients do you use most often? Oops. Where's the question?
Okay.
uh,
If you click on my name, if you click on my
Ah,
name,
okay. Ah, okay. What ingredients do you use most often when cooking?
okay, I um, uh, my the ingredients that I use often. Yeah, the ingredient that I use often is yes often are oh yes are tomato, onion, 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 pepper.
Okay.
Onion and pepper, yes.
Yeah, so maybe we'd say tomatoes, onions, and pepper.
Okay. Onions.
Yeah. Okay, good. Can you read that whole sentence one more time, Edisio?
Okay. The ingredients that I use the most often are tomatoes, onions, and pepper.
Good. Pepper. Pepper.
Pepper.
Nice. Good. And Sala, welcome to class. Sala, can you hear me? Sala, are you there? Okay. Well, I'm not really sure. I can't hear you. You're muted right now, so your microphone is muted, Sala. But okay. Edisio, can you ask David the next question?
Okay. David, describe your favorite meal. How is it made?
Okay. I think I have many favorites many favorite meals, but now I can say my favorite meal is one I learned to cook 1 year ago. Is risotto. It is an Italian food. Uh, the main ingredient is rice, and is at the beginning you can think it's very difficult to prepare, but when you pay attention to someone who can explain you how to make it, I think it's easy.
Okay. Yeah, if you listen to someone explain to you how to
Okay.
make it, it's really easy.
Mm-hmm.
How to make it. It's really easy. Nice. Yeah, risotto's delicious. Okay, good. All right. And what about you, Tiago? What's your favorite meal, and how do you make it?
I agree with him. Risotto is a very good meal. I also like pizza and meal with a big piece of meat. I, I really love meat.
Okay. I really love meat. Yeah, meat is good. Definitely, it sounds pretty Brazilian with you guys' barbecues. Um,
Yeah,
okay, good. And again, now I see Sala. Your microphone is unmuted. Sala, are you there? Okay. So let me know if you have, or if you come back, Sala. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
no, I don't.
Okay. Let's go on to the next page, and let's start with Elcio. Can you read the title and the words, Elcio?
Okay. Vocabulary. Add, bake, barbecue, broil, crush, fry, knead, saute, stir fry. Vocabulário. Vo, vocabulário. 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 Sauté. 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 Need. Need. Fried it is correct. Fry.
Yeah, sorry. Yes,
Fry.
that is correct.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions about any of these words? Any questions?
No.
Uh, Peter, what does crush mean?
Okay, good question. Does anybody know? Does anybody have any ideas about what crush means?
What crush? Okay, yes. What does crush mean?
Good. Yeah, what does crush mean? And does anybody have any ideas?
Uh-huh.
I think it's if you take an ingredient and you have to convert it into little pieces. I think in dust of this ingredient.
Okay, so really close. It's a little bit different than that. And so when you crush something, it's more like squishing something. So you can crush it. I guess it makes it smaller, but usually you use a blunt object to press down on a food and make it flatter, is to crush it. I guess if you have crushed pepper, you make it into really small pieces by pushing down on it. Let me get a picture of somebody crushing something.
To do a puree.
Pardon?
Yeah, crush is to squeeze the potato to do a puree. I don't know is the correct word.
Yeah, so this person would be crushing a piece of garlic. You can also use it in something like this.
Okay.
So a Morton pestle would crush things. So you can crush pepper too, and that would be breaking it into really small pieces. But yeah, when you crush something, you just make it really small.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay.
I think I can't see the difference between saute and stir fry
Okay.
because I was
Saute is
looking.
really similar. Keep going. Sorry, I didn't
Sorry.
mean to interrupt. Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt. Keep going.
No, because I was looking for in a dictionary these two words, and I understood they have the same meaning.
They mean pretty much the same thing. One, you stir in oil. So I tend to think of stir fry as having a little bit more oil and a little bit more stirring, and sautéing is just lightly browning something in oil.
Hmm.
So sautéing is less stirring. And sautéing. If that makes any sense. Yeah, but really similar, almost the same thing.
Okay.
Does anybody have any other questions on this page? Any other questions?
I have, teacher.
Okay.
What is difference in fry and stir fry?
Okay, what's the difference between fry and stir fry?
Yes.
So when you fry something, usually this thing is submerged in oil.
Okay.
So you can like fry French fries. It's like when you put them in like a container of almost boiling oil.
Okay.
And stir fry is something where it's in a pan, usually less oil. But yeah, frying something is a little bit more intense. Oh, that's kind of deep frying. So they're really similar again. So stir frying, frying, and sautéing are all really similar. But,
Okay.
so fry. They can be used interchangeably. One is less oil. But again, most of these words mean similar things. Does that make sense? And does anybody have any other questions?
No.
No.
Okay. And yeah, let's move on to the next page then. Okay, we can come back to that. And let's fill in the blanks. And let's start with Tiago. Can you read the title and try the first sentence?
Fill in the blank. I have boiled the water already.
Yeah.
I just need to put in the pasta.
Yeah, so I've boiled the water already. I just need to put it in the pasta. Good. And so this next one, Ercio, can you try the next one?
Okay. The receipt says you need to to fry no to the to the receipt says you need to 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 sauté.
Yeah.
Sauté.
Close. Not quite.
No, not
Not quite, sorry.
to crush. To crush? No.
Maybe if it was garlic, we could crush garlic. It's a different verb.
Need to. To boil. To bake it? No, to bake.
Not quite.
No. To saute. To chop.
Does anybody think they know the answer here?
Yes, I think it is to chop.
To chop.
Yeah.
To chop. To chop.
Chop the onions and add them.
Okay. That could work.
Correct. Okay.
So you could say and add them. What's another one that could work?
Chop the onions and
To saute.
Yeah, saute them.
okay. Okay.
Okay. Can you read that one more time, Ezio?
The receipt says you need to chop the onions and saute them.
Good. And recipe. Recipe.
The recipe says you
Good.
need to chop the onions and saute them.
Yeah, and then saute them. Saute them.
Saute them. Okay.
Nice. Okay. And let's try the next one. David, can you try the next one?
Okay. But I'm not sure. I usually, because I think you can put here, I usually chop No, sorry. I usually boil the garlic before I cut
Okay.
it.
That could work. I think it would remove a lot of the flavor. There's another one that we could use.
Mhm. Uh, to oh,
Sorry.
mhm. Because the others don't match. To chop, not because it's the same as cut.
Hmm.
To boil, no. To saute, I don't think is it. To bake, to crush, to boil, 2 times to boil, to add, and to knead. Mm, uh, to crush. No, but
Hmm.
Hmm.
yes. Okay, to crush.
So, how would it
Okay.
fit into this sentence?
I usually crush the garlic before I cut it.
Yeah. And can you read the rest of the sentence, David?
Yes, I usually crush the garlic before I cut it. It helps take the skin off.
Nice. Good job. All right. Does that make sense? Do you kind of know what's happening here?
And not for me, no. If I have to cut a garlic, I think I don't have to crush it before,
Okay.
because
So,
if I crush it, I won't have anything to cut, I think.
yeah, to some extent. So actually, what he's doing in the picture is a really common way to cook garlic, or
Mhm.
to peel garlic. So instead of like peeling all the papery stuff off at first, you can just smush it a little bit. You can crush it with the side of a knife, and then it's really easy to take the skin off. It's a
Okay.
little trick if you ever get the chance to try it.
I will
Um,
try the next time I cook garlics.
cool. And Tiago, can you try the next one?
Mm, if you bake the dough too much, it will get
Okay, tough. Can you repeat
tough.
tough?
Tough.
Yeah. And I think if you bake the dough too much, it might get burnt. There might be a better
Better.
verb here.
Um, if you need the dough too much, it will get tough.
Yeah. If you knead the dough too much, it'll get tough. For sure. Really good job. Let's try the next one, Ezio.
Okay. I a lot recently. Making bread is so much fun. I uh, I I I bake a lot. I know I bake. Um, are three words, teacher.
Yeah, so it's a verb tense. So we just use one verb, but we need to use the present perfect progressive.
Okay. I have
Hmm.
I have uh, I have baked. I have back. I have been. I have been baked. I have been baked. Baked.
Close. Progressive or continuous.
Baking. Yes. I have been
Yes.
baking a lot. I have been baking a lot recently. Make
Recently.
recent. Recent.
Yeah. Good.
Make bread is so much fun.
Good. Nicely done. Okay, and David, what about the last one?
What else should I add to the sauce?
Nice, that would work for sure. What else should I add? I was thinking of using the future tense. Will you add? Will you add? But should I add works perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The yeah, good, perfectly. Awesome. And so, does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions here?
No.
All right. Again, really nice work. Let's go on to the next page. And let's have David, can you read the father? And Tiago, can you read the little boy?
Okay.
Okay. Since your mom's sick, I'll be making dinner tonight.
You can cook?
Of course, I can cook. As you can see, I survived 2 years of my own cooking when I had an apartment after college. I don't know how to pronounce exactly this word.
College.
College. Okay. After college.
Mom says you ate frozen waffles and canned soup 3 meals a day.
Your mom wasn't there, so she wouldn't know. Get the syrup out, will you?
Good. Syrup. Can you repeat syrup?
Syrup.
Syrup. Good. And canned. So, David, can you repeat canned soup?
Uh,
Can't. Sorry. To David or to me?
Sorry. And yeah, Tiago, can you repeat canned soup?
Canned soup.
Good. Canned soup. Okay, and that sounded good. So, Edusio, what's happening in this comic?
Um, um, the father is try cooking for little for your son.
Okay, for my son?
Tá. Her son,
Yeah, for his son.
his son, yes. Uh, the syrup out. Peter, I don't understand. I the last phrase, the father, the syrup out will,
Okay,
the
so,
syrup out
sir,
will.
we're talking about maple syrup. So, it's something that you put on waffles and pancakes. It's syrup. Hold on, and I can't get pictures here for some reason. So, that's maple syrup.
Ah,
Okay. This is
okay,
maple syrup. It's something that you put on waffles and pancakes and things like that. And yeah,
okay.
so mom said you lived off of canned soup and frozen waffles.
No,
And
okay.
he says your mom wasn't there, so she wouldn't know. Get the syrup out. So maybe, David, can you explain what's happening here a little bit more?
I will try. I think father was not agree. The father didn't agree with the mom says, and because he tried to talk about another thing, and is for this I think father told the boy, your mom wasn't there, so let's talk about another thing, or um,
Yeah. Close. I think you're really onto it. So I think he's a little bit irritated that the mother says that he can't cook
mhm.
and that his son doesn't think he can cook. What do you think they're gonna eat? What do you think they're gonna eat that night?
Mm,
So he needs to get the syrup, which is this.
yes, I don't understand the phrase because um, get up, get out. I think the meaning of get out is some when you are telling someone to go out from one specific place, and I get out the side of.
Yeah, so it's like get out the syrup is just like go get the syrup or take it and get it ready for when we're gonna use it for dinner. Does that make
Uh-huh.
sense?
Yes.
Okay. And so Tiago, what do you think is for dinner? What do you think they will eat for dinner?
Probably they will have waffles.
Yeah, they'll probably have waffles,
Yeah.
and maybe it looks like he's got some canned soup there too.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, it looks like the mother was probably right when she said that the dad couldn't cook,
Uh-huh.
and so he's just irritated that his son knows maybe. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, and so he kind of is proving that the only thing he can cook is frozen waffles and canned soup.
Mhm.
But good. And so, Tiago, can you ask Ercio this question here?
Who cooks in your home?
In my home, I cooking.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Ercio, do you know anybody who's a terrible cook?
In my do you know anyone who is terrible? Anyone? I I I don't know, teacher. Anyone is the cook. I don't know, teacher.
Okay. What
Okay.
about you, David? Do you know anybody who's a terrible cook?
Yes, I have a friend uh, who is a terrible cooker. Cook or cooker?
A terrible cook.
Cook. Okay. And when he calls me and invite me to his home for have lunch, um, I used to think that I have to eat something before I arrive on his house.
Before I arrive to his house.
To his
So
house.
just
Okay.
a couple times with the prepositions there. When he invites me in his home or to his home to have lunch, um,
Uh-huh.
I usually think I have to eat before. Yeah,
Okay.
that's good. That's nice. And good. Does anybody have any questions or comments on this page? Any questions or comments?
Yes, only one question. The difference between cook and cooker. You said to David use who is a terrible cook and not to use it's a terrible cooker.
Yeah, we would never really use cooker. You're always a cook. It's like saying chef. You're a cook. You cook. We wouldn't use cooker. It's a
Okay.
really good question. It would be logical to think that you would use cooker, but you're not. You're just a cook. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And any other questions here? Okay. Let's go on to the next page. And let's read this little blurb. And Tiago, can you read the first part?
Yes. History. Preparing food with heat or fire is an activity unique to humans, and scientists believe the advent of cooking played an important role in human evolution. Most anthropologists believe that cooking fires first developed around 250,000 years ago.
Nice. Good correction with 250,000 years. A couple small things. So that ed ending of developed.
Developed.
Nice. And then remember that R sound, so roll. Roll.
Roll.
Good. All right, and Edisio, can you read the next part?
Okay. The expansion of agriculture, commerce, trade, and transportation between civilizations in different regions offered cooks many new ingredients, new inventions, and technology such as pottery for holding and boiling water, expands cooking techniques. Some more modern cooks advances scientific techniques to food preparation.
Nice. There were a lot of really difficult words here. Agriculture. Can you repeat agriculture?
Agriculture. Agriculture. Agriculture.
Yeah.
Agriculture.
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 Good.
Yeah.
And then we have trade.
Trade. Trade.
Regions.
Regions. Regions. Regions.
Yeah, regions.
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 Try it without that O. Regions.
Regions. Regions. Regions.
Yeah, regions.
Regions.
Good.
Okay.
Ingredients.
Ingredients. Ingredients. Ingredients.
So
Ingredients.
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 Good. Ingredients. Inventions.
Inventions. Inventions. Inventions. Inventions.
Expanded.
Expanded. Expanded. Expanded.
Good. Nice. Expanded. Techniques.
Techniques. Techniques.
Nice. Apply.
Apply. Apply.
Good. Apply.
Apply. Apply.
Yeah. And then advanced.
Advance. Advance.
Yeah. And scientific.
Scientific. Scientific.
Yeah.
Okay. Scientific.
Yeah, of course. Good job, though. Again, there are some hard words there. David, can you read that paragraph, too? So can you read that paragraph?
Okay. The expansion of agriculture, commerce, trade, and transportation between civilizations in different regions offered cooks many new ingredients, new inventions, and technologies such as pottery for holding and boiling water, expanded cooking techniques. Some modern cooks apply advanced scientific techniques to food preparation.
Nice. Good. And does anybody have any questions here on this page? No. Okay. Let's go to the next page. And let's have David. Can you ask Thiago the first question?
Okay, Tiago, when do anthropologists believe cooking began?
Could you back to the text, teacher? Oh, thank you. Around 250,000 years ago.
Okay, that's a really good answer. Can you answer in a complete sentence?
The anthropologist believes that cooking began 215,000 years ago.
250. Good. Really good job. We wouldn't say the anthropologists, just anthropologists.
Okay.
But that sounds great. Thiago, can you ask Ercio the next question?
What are some different ways to cook food?
No. Teacher, I forget, teacher.
Okay. David, can you help him out with one way to cook food?
Yes, you can boil food.
Yeah, you can boil food. What else?
You can bake food.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else, Ercio?
You can fry food.
Anything else?
No, boil, bake, fry. No.
Okay. What do Brazilians like to do with their food?
No, we do.
It's called a Brazilian
Barbecue.
I know it's Brazilian barbecue. You can barbecue food.
No, yes, we can barbecue. Yes.
Yeah. Which could be like grilling. That's pretty much the same, barbecue or grill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. You can also roast food. You can saute food, which is kind of similar to frying. Saute, stir fry, things like that. There's lots of ways to cook food. That's great, though. Really good job. And let's have Ercio. Can you ask David the next question?
Okay. David, what is your favorite ethnic dish?
I think I don't have a favorite ethnic dish. I think I don't know any ethnic dish.
So I think even if it's your own ethnic dish, so like an ethnic Mexican dish would be like a burrito. Indian has curries, and Italy has sauces, potato sauces, things like that. So each country has its kind of own ethnic dish to some extent. So Brazilian would have the feijoa or something like that. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes. But I think this is not really a dish. I think there is no translation for the name. In Spanish, you can. Pardon, sorry. In Spain, you can eat a food called in Spanish jamón serrano or jamón ibérico. It is like a ham, but it's not a boiled ham. Iberian ham. Yes. Okay,
I think it might be a cured ham.
cured ham. I was looking for this word and to explain other people what is an cured ham, and now I got it. Thanks.
Perfect. Yeah, you're welcome. And yeah, the Iberian ham is delicious. That and the churros over there are really good. Okay, good. And yeah, I think that's good. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
No.
All right, let's do one more comic. Ooh, can anybody read that? That might be a little bit too hard to read, actually. Tiago, can you see what it says?
Hi, Mom. Since you are sick, I'm bringing you breakfast in bed.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna try to. Hold on, I'm sorry. Try to get a better. Oh yeah, keep going. If you can see that, that's perfect.
Okay.
And so let's have Ercio. Can you play the other role? Can you play the mother?
Okay. How nice. How nice. Yes. I don't understand the question, teacher.
Okay, no question. So this is good. And so let's try it again because I think I got in the way a little bit. So Tiago, can you play the role of the little boy? And Elcio, can you play the role of the mother?
Okay. I will start again. Hi, Mom. Since you are sick, I'm bringing you breakfast in bed. I prepared eggs, toast, and orange juice for you all by myself.
Oh, nice.
The eggs kind of burned and stuck to the pan, but you can probably chip them out with this chisel.
Where is toast and orange juice?
Dad said not to tell you about that till you are better.
Nice. Okay. And so what's happening here in this comic? David, can you explain?
I think I'm not sure if it's the boy who is preparing the breakfast or is her father, his father. If it's the boy, I think he's trying to prepare the breakfast and he doesn't know how to cook these foods, and he brings the breakfast for his mom, and this breakfast is a completely disaster, and
Yeah.
and he remember what his father said to him, or his father told him about don't telling mom nothing.
Yeah, not telling her what
Anything.
happens.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, not telling her anything about what happened to the toast and the orange juice, which kind of just makes it seem like something really bad happened to them.
Mhm.
I do think he did it himself. He said he prepared the eggs, toast, and orange juice for you all by myself.
Mhm.
And yeah, it just kind of leaves off at the end, so it's a little bit vague. Tiago, have you ever ruined a meal? Have you ever ruined a meal for somebody?
Sorry, teacher, if I had, have you? Oh, I don't think so. No, I haven't.
Okay. What about you, Ercio?
No, teacher. I haven't too.
Haven't either. So
I
when we're
haven't
in
either.
negative
Oh,
emotion,
yeah. Of
yeah,
course, I haven't either.
good. And David, what about you? Have you ever ruined a meal?
I think so. I
Okay.
think so because the first time you are preparing some food, you can ruin it. I think.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, good. Do you remember a specific time, or just kind of a vague time?
I remember one time I made biscuits and or cookies
Mm-hmm.
and we could call them stone cookies.
Oh no.
Yes, because you cannot bite them. Is they were
Yeah.
really hard.
Yeah. Good. Baking is really difficult sometimes, but really nice. All right. And so, yeah, we're just about out of time. Does anybody have any last questions or comments before we finish up?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. So really good job again. Hopefully I'll see you guys all again soon and have a really good day.
And you
Thank
too. Bye
you.
bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.